Stream died? How long was it down for? I was reading the chat. Is Raddland ever gonna wake up? Alright, you guys tell me, how long were we down for? What was the last thing I was talking about? I don't know why it's got to dump the bed all the time. It really fricks up the algorithm in the archive. 2 minutes? I swear I was reading the chat the whole time. I guess I had too much to read. Alright, well, concept of death for kids. A real wholesome concept. Well, I told him, did you guys hear I watched the episode of Simpsons with him about Bart selling his soul to Milhouse? That's about as far as I got. I don't, unless we're down again. God damn it. Anyways, I thought that was a good middle ground. I was trying to think in my head. That just seems like the right thing. Here, and that's a negative. Okay, so, yeah, he's been asking about death. I can tell he's curious about it. And, he actually said to Mrs. Rad the other day, like, when I come back to life, or when I come back again, he was talking about reincarnation. So he must have, like, inferred that from somewhere. We're like, well, that's what some people believe, sure. And some people believe there's a soul. Some people believe there's no soul. And so I wanted him to know about the soul, goddammit. Gotta eat that soul paper, yeah. It did make it look delicious. So I wanted to teach him about the soul because, I think that's a good place to start for kids. I don't want to hammer it in like, and if you don't do what this says, you're going straight to hell, kid. It's like, alright, religion, you're coming on a little strong right now. Like, I'm all for the good crap, but if you're gonna start hard and heavy, like, do it or else you're going to hell. That doesn't work for old Ratty Boy. You might have just gotten it from video games, to be honest. Maybe. You come back to life when you're dead, right? He's been playing Skate 3 lately on Xbox 360. That guy maims himself every 5 seconds and gets right back up and doesn't stop getting out of his mind. When I get my next guy, right? I get my next guy. Why can't? And that's why I wanted to talk to him about the soul, because I don't want him to go around thinking like, that's no big deal if I fall in the meat grinder. It's gonna be fine. I'll come right back to life. No, you're definitely dead, son. My phone isn't working, for your information, so if you want to snag that when you bring the fan too, that'd be awesome. My phone isn't working, so if you'd want to snag that when you bring a fan. What do you mean, bring what? I can bring the fan, Mrs. Rat, after we're about to play games. Happy birthday, by the way. But I don't know what you mean. Is your phone down here somewhere? How are you texting me here if your phone isn't with you? Rad, stop breaking your Twitch channel, damn it! Breaking my Raddland immersion. What? Did I break immersion? Alright, when I reboot, I'm gonna eat so much cake and ice cream. Yeah, I do it right the second time, right? My phone is not working. I had to grab the laptop from downstairs and bring it up here. Alright. Guys, Mrs. Rad's suffering upstairs. Let's go help her out. I'm gonna get her the fan, get her the phone, then we're gonna come down here and we're gonna play some goddamn video games. Party time? Party time? Alright. Why don't I just leave you guys in the bathroom so if anyone pops in at this exact moment, they're like, oh, he must be dumping out. I'm not dumping out. I'm going to be a good husband. Alright? Welcome back to Raddland, everyone. Grabbed a couple of treats while I was up there. And a couple of sneaky snacks. Alright, hard count. Right, you shouldn't eat in the bathroom. Go to hell. Do what I want. I'm out of my mind. Alright, Mrs. Rad, what did you do for your birthday? Anything special? I'm not very good at this sort of thing. So don't expect me to be blowing it out of the park. Blowing it out of my V-holes, all I'm really good at. Did make her a very special homemade dinner. I like to make her the pasta that they have in the Mario Brothers movie. It's like garlic noodles with mushrooms on it. She's a mushroom fan, not Baby Boy Rad and I. Baby Boy Rad might like mushrooms. I don't know. He's never really tried one. But I don't eat those sons of guns. They're basically aliens. I can't do it. Hey, welcome in, Shorty. Wait, Dan was here? Mother frick. Didn't see you sneak in. Happy birthday. Welcome to Birth. Usually you start getting the plot after you take them to a few funerals. That's a dead body, son. Oh, God, Dad. Yeah, we're gonna actually have to watch some movies. It's got me excited, actually. Baby Boy Rad's been asking big questions. You can start watching big boy movies at some point. Bing Z sponsored? Or is N-words in there? Does that get sponsored? I can't imagine. Sponsored is not the right word. Yeah. Alright, everyone. We're gonna load up Game du Jour. Potential Game of the Year contender. I don't know. Do you guys see that Game of the Year list that I don't know. I don't even know who puts it on anymore. Spike TV, are they still the ones putting it on? The Game Awards are usually pretty ridiculous. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 wasn't even on the list. It was on best multiplayer game. Like, guys, come on. Are we really gonna say Black Myth Wukong is a Game of the Year? Was it that good? So Commando next week for Baby Boy Rad? I'm thinking, like, where's the Schwarzenegger entry point? How long until I can get him watching Terminator 1? Frick you, a-hole! The only N-word I know is Nintendo. Alright, PU, that stream was so bad. I just wanted to leave them my best insults, but don't know if I could get kicked off Twitch. What stream were you guys watching? Portobello are so dang good. Button mushrooms, dear God. Yeah, some of the mushrooms they have there, Mrs. Rad, literally were an inch thick. Like, they looked like a piece, like a goddamn pork cutlet. They're giant frickin' mushrooms. What's gonna stop the mushrooms from taking over the planet? You tell me that. Nothing! You guys want to be run by a bunch of mushrooms? Go ahead. Not me, damn it. I'm gonna be the face of the resistance. I'm the John Connor of the mushroom resistance. Alright, the most controversial Game of the Year nom was Shadow of the Erdtree. Yeah, that is controversial, because I don't even think it was that good. It actually made me like Elden Ring less overall. But it probably had something to do with the fact that I was trying to go through it as fast as possible. Because I didn't want to have to play for another, like, 40 episodes. No! Just get through this, please! It was a little more convoluted. I'm eating mushrooms as they grow. Little baklava here saying drools. I still feel the hunger. If I could steal the hunger. The funger, as in fungus. I got mushrooms on it. I put them on burgers, pizza, scrambled eggs, lasagna. Yeah. You mushroom people. Fun fact, Portobello and Button are the same mushroom. Well, what's the difference then, Shorty? Just a name? Just a price tag? These ones sound fancy, so you have to pay 3 times as much, unless your solid tubular log gives you 5% off Portobello mushrooms. Nice. We're still on. Alright. Button are usually smaller, at least the ones I've had. Yeah, Mrs. Rad doesn't buy any mushrooms for herself. She really takes it on the chin. Thank you, Mrs. Rad. But, man, you fry up a bunch of mushrooms, though. Your whole house is going to smell like one big mushroom. Portobello is picked later in the growth cycle, so it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. As God intended for your house to smell. That's God smiling down on you. Not all you heathens that refuse to eat the goddamn mushrooms. Wrong buttons. I just gotta change the transition. All right. Especially YouTube, Twitch, just to set the bookmark on my subscriptions has made the experience much easier. Good. I don't know what you guys were talking. Good call. I usually use the app on mobile. My phone's busted yet. We're gonna have to take Mrs. Rad's phone in. She got a Google Pixel phone. Those things are freaking awful. You guys ever considering getting a Google Pixel phone? Just smack yourself in the face right now.
What is it that you wish to learn?
No, I don't need to ask you anything. Vivian! Thanks for the tip. Super useful. A couple of kids swearing their butts off. I don't need to see that. Yeah, kids can't stop swearing their butts off. Mrs. Rad, what do you think about Baby Boy Rad saying freaking all the time now? And it's directly because of the Simpsons episode I basically forced him to watch. Did he learn anything about the soul? No. Did he learn something about the word freaking? Yes, he did. Exactly like the kids in the show did.
You ready?
Nuts.
I think so.
For some reason, freaking doesn't annoy me as much as frickin'.
When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake.
So crisp.
Were you?
Drake's breath is a giant crystal in another neighboring country.
No.
Oh, here's a new word.
Spoke of Imran,
Imran.
the leader of the crystalline Orthodox.
Oh, is that like the leader of the people that believe in this giant crystal? He made me do unspeakable things. So she was held captive by the people they're talking about here. I think we're gonna go frick up her captors now. All right.
To move forward.
All right, that's a doable storyline.
And I know
Ouch, my freaking ears! That's the exact thing. I'll tell you where you can stick your freaking sody pop.
there beside me.
Always.
P and V
I'll be
equals
beside you
baby.
too. We'll bring down the mother crystal together.
If these two have a baby, it's gonna be the best dominant ever.
We'll make him proud.
Yeah, except when you guys destroy all these crystals and no one can blow dry their clothes with crystal power anymore, they're all gonna be pretty ticked off. There it is. Jesus Christ, look at this thing. Can I physically see the rest of the crystals in the game? Nope. Wait, there's one. Alright. Let's go smash this thing. Jutting forth from a fiery maw of sacred Mount Drustannus. The Mother Crystal is a pillar upon which the faith of a cloistered nation rests. I think these are like the barbarians, the steel guys. Well, we're gonna go frick them up. They shouldn't have dicked around. Dick around and find out. Yes, we pick wild ones. Chantarellis, penny bun, mostly grow near here. And Mrs. Rad's never been mushroom picking. Do they grow out of the horse manure still? I asked her, do you have to wash these before you make them? Nope. I don't know what the hell's going on. Whose boat is this?
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
Is she using a power right now?
Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes.
Oh man, how did she allow herself to be such a slave to these normies when she has ice powers? Forcing them to watch Twilight over and over and over again.
This may be the only chance I get to go back.
Every time you say freaking, you have to watch this.
Things right. I have to do this.
Like Donald Duck making his kids smoke a whole box of cigars. Ah, you said it again. Twilight.
All right.
Holy freaking Lord, this thing is going into overdrive. Hot computer. Alright, so we keep slowly turning ourselves to stone by using our dominant powers here. I wish those grew here. What grows here? Vale says the magic kind that the reindeer like. You remember that guy in your grade, Vale? Don't say his name, but he grew magic mushrooms in his closet and sold them to people
She is.
at our school. I remember Dingle Dude buying some magic mushrooms from him. His parents were teachers at the school.
Drake's breath.
Oh, that's funny stuff. What is that, a concept artist drawing of it? There's a giant mushroom on a dead tree in our backyard. Bigger than a goddamn dinner plate. What the hell are mushrooms? You tell me that, everyone. In your grade, I'm trying to think. You don't remember them? You were 1 grade ahead of me, right? Yeah, it was a guy in your grade.
Ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
I had to
Safety
remember
means complacency.
at the time. No, I can't even say because they might still live there. I remember the name of the street he lived on. You were 2 ahead. Okay, he was 1 ahead. I think he was probably still the only game in town for
Inside the mountain.
magic mushrooms at school, though.
Follow the old trail. We should be able to enter by the back gate.
So we're going back to the place that enslaved this girl. I don't remember why, but I'm sure there's some baddies here we can beat the hell out of. Interstellar travelers, man.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
They do grow almost anywhere, just not in the area I forge.
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
And we're a bunch of scallywags now. Listen to this song. Speaking of scallywags, Shorty, you've been pirating your buns off lately. What's the game you're playing? I sees something? I don't mean he's been stealing stuff. He's been role-playing as a pirate. Like, straight up. What was that? You had a short the other day where you were singing a sea shanty. Join us, my lads. Alright, the closest thing we have is to cosmic horror at your local supermarket. They sell the magic kind at the local supermarket? Could be fine, kids. Oh, here we go. More basic, stupid enemies.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through.
I am absolutely out of my mind. Trying to step to the big dog, frickin' hornets. Work together and frick them up. Good thing we got that magic ash. Shalom! I'm playing this game too. Well, this is a fine as frick game. How far in are you? I don't know what act you would say I'm on right now, but I'm hoping the game gets a lot harder. Because I like the challenge, and I like the combat a lot, but I could really go for some hard fights here. Now, Baklava keeps telling me I'm on the verge of a pretty big battle here. Alright, now really don't know. Closest thing I have, Veiled in the here, Interstellar Travelers, I've never messed with any psychedelics before. I don't technically know what they're doing to your brain. Doesn't that worry anyone? Yeah, it floods your brain with something that makes your thoughts different. That can't be controllable.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Sure it's not a huge bad guy? Huge dead bad guy? Watch out, Balto. I'm gonna just start hitting any dog. Oh, stabbed him good. Oh, nice of you to do something, lady. Yeah, P and V makes baby, not if you keep up that attitude. Alright. Raddland, dude, you have no idea. 2 real big things are about to happen to you, and you're forced to go back to Rosaria. And then you go to the desert. Alright, nice. Because everything's been dark lately. I need some light. I like when video games have sunlight. Although maybe it'll be desert at nighttime. Oh, here we go. 1 dead a-hole coming up. Frickin' photo mode. Go to hell. Yeah, that's what happens when you make your photo mode button the same thing as your dodge button. targeting the dogs and target the imminent threat. Balto, get him! Man, I'm stinking. Well, don't judge me on this BBVM. I just turned the game back on, haven't played it in a week. Oh, he's beating me senseless.
I needed that.
Oh, he tagged me still. An extreme lunge, everybody.
Not good.
Not good. Getting hosed down here. All right, we took him to Pound Town. Jesus Christ.
We'll enter the caves from there.
You have no idea. Every single time. Speaking of not doing things, Rad, you feeling better? Yeah, I wasn't sick last night. I just woke up on the couch. I like fell asleep after Baby Boy Rad went down and woke up. Like I can't. Usually I tough it out, but there was no way. It just wasn't gonna work. Guys, I can't. I gotta take the night off. But you guys were all so nice. Like, well, get better, Rad. Feel better. Like, no, it wasn't that. It was just like, you ever wake up from a nap and feel like death? I also didn't have a game plan. I had no game plan. I feel that every time I go to work. Yeah, working, that is one of the perks of working from home. You don't feel that as much, but one of the bummers is that absolutely everything you do is now work. If you're at home and you're watching one YouTube video, you feel guilty for it. Like, I should be working or else I need that money. Gotta get the money. That's also a tough way to live. I can see the building where I work from my living room window. Oh, geez. Well, that's like half and half. Okay, boss battle time. Gonna make fun of you, Rad, but everyone was being so kind that I didn't. Come on. Don't be a baby. You want to wake up with 10 minutes of sleep and come and get out of your mind? It just doesn't work. You guys are gonna see craggly, grumpy Rad.
Wait.
Thank you, Shorty. But I just texted that and then went back to sleep on the couch. Like, there's no way I can get up right now. HR would like to speak with you. You're being too much of an a-hole. Wait, I know what happens here. There's a bee-hole under those sticks. Busted. One confirmed bee-hole.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle.
Don't mix your bee-hole prints.
Be sure to keep clear of his
Believe me, I need to.
Oh, well, we got the fart cloud on us.
That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Don't breathe in.
Nice try.
Oh, yeah, we took that right on the face. Right on the chin. I'll show you guys how it's done. Oops, I got a little greedy there, but I managed to get a parry. Sick. I'm out of my goddamn mind. Goddamn tentacles are slapping me. Not today, dickhead. Man, that should do a ton of damage if he's gonna sit here in the water like a goofball. I'm too precise for you, buddy. Take one of those, some of those, have one of these, and some of these. Jill, run! No! A tentacle smacked me. To me, boy! Get out of your mind, boy! Hey, boy! You see the A-hole over here, boy? Hey, boy, get the B-hole! Come on, boy! Come on, get him, boy! Hey, he's getting me, boy! Come on, boy! Oh, frickin' goddammit, boy.
I still can't believe they can jump. These things have roots.
I don't know who the frick you're dealing with. Oh, you got me again. Oh, it's Perry time. Katy Perry time. Zap these fools. Here we go. You're all going down to Pound Town now. It didn't do much to them. Alright. You're eating this or dying trying. Oh, I'm flat out of juice now. Alright. Super strike confirmed. Ow, man! Alright, Pound Town. Take him to it. Jesus Christ. Akashic Marble Strain. Alright, I can see it from orbit. Jesus. I've seen enough anime to know where this is all going. That's another thing I can start watching with Baby Boy Red. Anime. We're gonna watch Hokuto no Ken, son. Got him. I don't nap for that very reason. Always wake up feeling like death.
Yes.
Sometimes I can take a nap and it's like 15 minutes and I'm recharged for like the next 5 hours. But yeah, those naps on the couch, they just feel so good. I got Mrs. Rad falls asleep immediately. I'm looking over on the other side of the couch, like, and then Hauser is asleep on the other cushion, like, I need to close my eyes. Alright. Not with your huge donger. What are we talking about? Binocs? LMAO, if I use Binocs, maybe. It's still like 10 minutes walk away. I used to live 10 minutes walk away from work. I still drove every single time.
It's like a furnace in here.
It's hotter than a barbarian's butt in here.
You get used to the heat.
But you're an ice dominant, though. What the hell? Man, that is a long recovery animation for this game.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Goddamn scorpion. I had a dream with a scorpion in it the other day. What the hell is wrong with scorpions, man? They got 8 legs. Or like 6 legs plus pinchers, 2 pinchers, and a tail. That doesn't seem right. Nice of you to show up, Jill. Alright, got him. Heal me up, boy. I could sure use some healing, boy. He's not doing jack frick. I knew instantly what you meant, though, Red. Waking up in a mini panic on the couch after 20-minute pass out. I set my alarm for it, too. That's why I woke up and I was like, I just can't. Usually I tough it out, but if I had a plan, if we had a game plan, it would have been different. I probably would have tried to tough it out, but I had no game plan. That's the hardest thing. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, everybody. I'm missing everybody. Oh man, I'm getting my ass kicked here. Well, let's see if we can get some health back fighting these guys. Raw dogging it. Right, is anyone left? This guy. There, we fricked him up. Got the health back. I took it right in the face. There we go. Hey, we got it just in time. You dizzy? Frick him. Damn it. The second I go to scratch my nose, he fires at me. Oh, I forgot about it already. Uh-oh. Oh, he's staggered. All right, fine. Gouge 30. Lightning bolt in his frickin' face. One of these, and alright, while we're at it, one of these. Some of those. Stab his ass. Alright. Alright. Slowly started getting that by the end. Surprised it didn't just give me another Gaia blade. Your reward for that fight is another Gaia blade. I really could use some more healing items. God, this game's dark. I thought I had like a ability to light up a fire candle or something.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
That's just a couple of embers in your face. No big deal. Is she gonna bust out some ice powers? At the cost of turning a little bit more petrified?
Quickly, before it melts!
Go!
This is going
close. Come on!
Am I even... Can I take damage by lava? I'm the fire guy.
Let's not.
Bum 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 bum. The song just reminds me of Johnny Depp now. And Amber Turd.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
Cheese dinking on old Ratty boy, hey? Alright, you guys, I didn't want to have to bust this out right away, but if you're gonna cheese dinkers take the walk. I know a thing or two about cheese dinking as well. Ah, who's shooting fire at me in my beehole?
Nice try.
I don't know who you're dealing with. Get him, boy! Hey, boy, don't forget to bite him! Did I pick up one elixir from that? Hell yeah. Oh, maybe I didn't. Cheese dink maneuvers engaged. Vale, what up, buddy? What the hell have you been playing lately? Who has the time anymore, am I right?
Let's look for another path.
I know your gaming laptop's not the hottest one out there. Vampire Survivors, wow, goddamn. Have they made any, like, big updates to that? Because Vampire Survivors, for those that don't know, was, like, pretty indie game where there's just tons of enemies on the screen, little pixelated ones. It really did start, like, a genre of its own. It is insanely big now, Rad. Alright. There are so many freaking characters. Wow, I didn't even realize there was a character to begin with.
What the hell is that?
Okay, the red moose is coming over here.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Smacked me good. Beat his ass. Like a goddamn thunderbolt in your beehole. See if I can stagger him. No, we totally botched that. Alright, I'm terrible at parrying in this game. Combat rolling all day. Parrying, not a chance. Nope. Whiffed that one too. Oh, he parried with the dash. When she says take this, what is she doing? Is she healing me or something? It's always in the middle of the battle, so I can't really see what the hell she just did. Dead, Becky. God damn it. Now that you can limit break, weapons. It goes crazy. Oh, he's still going. Staggered his ass. Fine, finish his ass. Alright, and he dropped one dragon turd. Put that in my pocket. Never really messed with it too much. Overwhelming Contra 2, yeah. You been playing Contra? Like NES Contra? Hell yeah. You beat it without dying? Mithril wristlets. I always thought Contra was impossible to beat without the code, but then you just play without the code one time when you're an adult and you end up beating it. You're like, what the hell? Not as hard as I thought. No, I mean Vampire Survivors has Contra DLC. What? Contra and Vampire Survivors. As well as Castlevania DLC. Oh, wow, so they've, like, franchised themselves out. Hey, whatever you gotta do. Started out as, like, a single developer, right? It wasn't the same guy that made I Got Zombies in my Xbox game or whatever. Do you remember that Xbox Live indie game? It was about, like, zombies, and it was really poorly made, but that was, like, the idea.
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
Well, you gave us some bad intel, lady.
Better. I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Alright, boss time.
They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
I hate to tell you this, lady, but it doesn't look so peaceful right now. Oh, I whiffed that. It was just a slip of the button. Heal me, boy! Oh god, he's all over me! How many times did he just belt me? Beat his ass. Alright. Give him the business. Oh, goddamn. Nope.
What's it doing?
Being an a-hole.
Good, I'll wager.
Too bad I'm too precise for his wrinkly old ass. Oh, he got a good timing on that one. No, 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 no.
Let's try.
Whiffed it with the power strike there. Oh, give him the ultimate thunder attack. And we'll go right into flame mode. Get some health back. There we go. Just clawing his eyes out. Oh, he got me with that one. Eh.
Nice try.
Can't get his ass while he's bouncing around. He's pulling out all the stops right now, though. Too slow. I'm a little gloater, that's what I am. Alright, get the hell out of here, Ratty. Finish him! Okay, goddamn. Alright, so how exactly are they gonna combine Contra with Vampire Survivors. There's a Saviors. Survivors. Gnarled scales. Just using sprites? I would imagine that's how they have to do it, sprites, but how would that look? Just have waves of enemies coming and you get the spread gun? Because that would be fresh. You know what I don't understand? Why Contra, every subsequent Contra game after Contra 1 and 2, Super C, basically just nerfed the spread shot. That thing should be out of its mind all the time. Giant Terminator is an actual boss fight.
You heard.
You do get the spread gun. Well, they would have to. They would really have whiffed it bad if they didn't. Here's a regular potion.
Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made.
What is this?
Let's
It's
hope
my
the
urine.
guards didn't hear it.
Bear Grylls said it would help.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
Here.
You get the spread gun from Contra 3. Alright, that's not bad. Yeah, Contra 3 had it as well, you're right. But, like, think about Contra Shattered Soldier.
It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
That was the PS2 Contra that Akira Yamaoka did the soundtrack for. The Silent Hill guy. I think he was also the producer as well. No spread gun. Are you guys out of your mind? What a whiff. What a power whiff. Alright, are you climbing the ladder too, ma'am, or me? I'm a little too weak to climb the ladder. Clive. Oh, you got up there. Okay. Clive, my beehole hurts. I can't climb the ladder. Excuse after excuse after excuse. That Contra 3 is a mother fricker. That is a super hard game. So the Terminator from Contra 3, it's all the Contra stuff from the Super Nintendo version. As every Contra character from NES to SNES to Genesis to European Pro Protector. What? And they're just throwing them all at you like a dual joystick shooter? What was the other one you said? Castlevania. How would that one work? Every single character from every game. Including Alucard. Well, these girls have no idea what's coming up. We're about to bust right into this kitchen, take all their bread.
Lady Marley. It's me. Python Buther. Jill, it can't be.
The NES Alucard. So he's a character you can pick, I guess, right? I'll have to see it because, yeah, I like the idea of just swarms of enemies. That's kind of the same genre of game that Rift Rangers was, that game that I did the soundtrack for. Rift Rangers! Big Castlevania fan here, but only NES, SNES, and Game Boy games. He didn't play the PlayStation one. Well, all right, all right. That is a hot Castlevania though, Vale. In fact, your laptop can run it.
You're safe.
Want to put on the old radar?
And I you. Why ever would you risk coming back?
More sappy
Are you a
cutscenes.
fool?
Isn't Chocobo Killer a song by Ice Cube?
Freedom or
Chocobo Killer getting iller. Welcome in, Young Street. Yeah, I can't confirm or deny that. Sounds more like a Ice-T song. Body count. Body count. Dead Chocobos. Dead. Body count. One more.
Tell me.
Is that Anakin's mom?
Is the
The
Patriarch?
voice actress?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean
Also, check out Stephen Baldwin's podcast with Bronson Pinchot.
Clive?
Stephen Baldwin,
have
the one
to
that no
go
one
to the
talks about.
sanctuary.
Or no, that's the other one.
Now.
Stephen Baldwin was from Biodome. Symphony of the Night is about as far as I went on console, but then played the Game Boy games
Flee this
lots
place,
after.
gather your things and go.
Never played 3D Castlevania. Yeah, you don't have to, Vale.
Now listen here, Jill.
I don't know. I just came back. I have no clue what's going on. Daniel Baldwin? Was he the one that was in The Blob? Or no, I'm thinking Dylan. I'm thinking the Dylans, not the Baldwins.
This way.
Ma'am! Open the door, ma'am!
Follow
Stephen
the
Biodome Baldwin.
straight to the Comric. Go on, stop.
Such a Gen X movie.
Thank you.
But it has lots of juicy gossip from Pinchot.
You were always
Why don't you dazzle us with just a hint, Young Street?
light in the darkness.
No one keeps me more up to date on Pinchot happenings and going ons than Young Street, so I'm curious now.
You deserve better.
There was talk of poo-poo in the pee-pee tent,
A happy life.
and I knew you would be summoned. That's the way it goes. I assume when she was held captive here, this was sort of her surrogate mother or friend.
If you promise to do the same.
Alright. Don't get enough life updates from Pauly Shore these days, yeah. Except when he wants to portray Richard Simmons in a movie and Richard Simmons denies it and then dies.
Come on, Clive.
No! You will not play me in a movie.
Be at the Comric.
We look exactly the same. No! R.I.P. Richard Simmons. I remember watching Richard Simmons infomercials on the TV when I was 4 years old, and it just like that was normal to you as a 4-year-old. It'd be like Richard Simmons dancing in a grid background green screen. Come on, girls, let's get out of our minds. Fitness, it's also all about the fitness. Let's get fit.
It's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
I don't know how to do the ground and pound stab move, but it seems to be pretty effective.
Too slow.
Get the heck over here. There's a Tekken air combo for you. Come on, stop juggling me. That is all I remember from playing Tekken online. Well, the guy got me in the air combo and he doesn't miss a single hit, even though he's got latency to deal with as well. How is this even possible? I got the bloodlust. More. You happen to lower the contrast in the game, Rad? Did I lower the contrast? I don't think so. I think I upped the contrast so it would be more visible. Are you saying, Devin, that you can't see it very well? Because that's all I need to hear. Why is it looking too dusty? Would you need it darker, Devin? It looks washed out. Alright, well, let's try 5. But this is what you're in for now, Devin. Darkness. Even I can barely see what the hell's going on now. Maybe that's my monitor. Maybe my monitor just isn't bright enough. Let's see if I can up the brightness on the monitor. Menu. Brightness. Crank it up, Ratty Boy. That doesn't seem to do much. Alright, and back we go. And exit. That didn't help. Did you say darkness like Dave Chappelle's Rick James? Yes, I did. But Charlie Murphy said, Charlie Murphy! Darkness. That's a very... Man, I didn't even do a good impression, but you still picked up on it. Rad Simmons sweating to the AI-generated obese Selleck. It was not obese Selleck. I would never do that to Selleck. It was obese Rad 100%. See, with AI, you have the power to turn yourself into the most attractive, chiseled, best version of yourself. But no, I spend that time turning myself into a bald, fatter version of myself. Can't wait to try streaming an HDR game. So wait, if you stream an HDR game and people don't have HDR monitors, what do they see then? Is that why this is so goddamn dark? This is dark, man. Oh, dead a-hole coming up.
2.
Okay, I'm the dead a-hole. Alright, well, we just gotta get right to it now. Hey, it let me cheese parry him. You got any more? I'll be right here. I got parries for days. I'm hammering the button so fast you can't do jack squat. Uh-oh, I'm out of juice! Frick. Oh, we can't use our spells in here. But I can do that. I can't even see him spinning at me. Devin, what's the haps in new PC land? Have you been putting that thing through its paces yet? Yeah, I can't switch to my other icons for some reason in here. I can get over here and bite this guy, boy. Take me out of the sky. Oh, that's a double damage. Balto, heal me, boy. There we go, stagger number 2. And let's just finish this off in style. See if we can finish him in this bout. Iframes, Rad. Use the iframes. I'm trying. Where's the iframes? Oh, jeez. Ah, he tagged me again. Alright, we fricked them up. Jesus Christ. Let that guy be the main character of the game. He's way tougher than I am. Okay, did you say darkness? I can't wait to start streaming night. What could go wrong? OBS has to tone map it to SDR. Oh, so that's not gonna work out well, right? That's not gonna be good for anyone. Iframes, Rad. Use the iframes. Yeah, I spent a few hours running Cyberpunk Benchmark. Find an RT overdrive setting that didn't run like molasses. Oh, was it? Is it giving you a guff, Devin? Because that doesn't make any sense. Sorry, Balto. Just took half of your nose off. And the door out of this hallway is over here. Took me a second to find out that guy was blocking stuff. Go to hell. I could sense that dickhead was coming after me. Hey, you know what I have dreams about a lot, everybody? My #1 recurring theme in dreams is bathrooms that don't make sense. They're always oblong walls, non-parallel walls, toilets that don't make sense. It's just like, you gotta go, so you might as well use it. Yeah, that's like an offshoot of just being a guy and having to go to some of these gross guy bathrooms that you have to go to in public. Yeah. I had one last night, that's why I bring it up. Alright, that was just a dead end. Just trying frame generation to see if it's playable. Turns out RT is spancy. In a few hours running cyber. Okay, what is RT overdrive? It's like, you see how the second there's an acronym there, I just lose my ability to read what the hell it is? RT? Ray tracing? Is that what that means? Okay, I beat you to it. Ray tracing. Wait, that's not the door to go in. Ray tracing is Spency. I thought ray tracing, the stuff the AI was doing, wasn't it supposed to make the game run faster? Is this the door I have to go in? Mother of frick, if that's not the door, then where the hell's the door? Ah, this game's host. I have to look at the world map. No, I have to look at this first. Just trying as a friend, just RT with path tracing, so you use DLSS on top of it to help it along. Okay, so it still is taxing, but it's not as taxing as it would be if you didn't have the DLSS. DLSS is the AI stuff, right? How could this not be the door, everyone? I don't know exactly why I can't use my abilities in here either. Full fat 4K was giving me like 13 frames a second. That seems super weird, Devin. There's the door. Because you got 4080 and a ripping hot CPU. There's nothing that should be holding you back.
Clive,
I don't know, maybe Frame Chasers was onto something with my machine.
I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand.
Alright, let's go kick his ass.
I faced my demons. Then you must face yours.
What kind of castle is this? They just leave a bunch of eye potions lying around in the stairwells? Well, did I not have ray tracing on mine? I thought I toggled absolutely everything on. Here we go. Let's just save it first before this gets out of hand. You know, any type of ray tracing needs DLSS, otherwise this thing's a dream. Well, what did you watch my streams, Devin? I thought I toggled absolutely everything on. I wonder if I had that on then. Insufficient memory or inventory space. High potion used. All right. Fresh high potion in the old bloodstream. Liquid courage. This is all this castle has to protect this giant crystal. Is like 5 enemies. Okie dokie.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
Dead man come through. Oh god, hosed it. Double hosing. How come you can use your magic still and I can't use Jack Frick? Did I? Oh, I know what I did. I must have turned it all off. Oh god, let's take a look here. I must have turned it off, everyone. And you can't turn it back on in battle. You can't use that right now! You know how often this has happened to me in this game? They thought they were being so slick by like, here, have a couple of variations. The variations are fricking me up. They're gonna announce the 5090 soon. Get your rad bucks ready and your Canadian Tire money. Parried his ass this time. On purpose. Frick, new enemies approach. I might as well just restart this encounter from when I had last saved it. Dang it, I was trying to parry that one too. I'm still trying to parry it. Alright, how many enemies approacheth? I wonder what the 5090 is going to be all about. What do they have to fix on the 4090? I was going to have like 32 gigs of VRAM or whatever they call it. floaties in here. Kill his ass. All right, hold on. Quickly now. Ah. All right. I wonder how much the 5090 is going to cost. You might not have caught it yet, but I spent the better part of the day modding Final Fantasy 13, and she's still a beaut. I certainly did. Were you streaming that, Devin? Devin, did you post it in my going live? FF13 on PS5? When? Hey, from your lips to God's ears, you know what I'm saying? Welcome in, six-pack Chewbacca. Just cracking brews, having a laugh. Final Fantasy 13 was the action game on PS2, yeah? Or was that Final Fantasy 12? Either way, I didn't play it. Oh, here we go. Fresh Inferno action going on here. That's what's happening here. I'm trying to hit right trigger, but if you hit right bumper, it fricks you up for the next 5 encounters. Okie dokie. Gear and icons. We have the one that lets me have Scarlet Cyclone, which I like a lot. The Badge of Might, which I might just turn off. What does this one do? Increases gouge damage by 15%. No, we'll keep that, but what is... Will of the Wilks? Do I even have this? I don't even know what special move this is. So go to hell. PS3 was the one. Oh, Jesus. I mentioned in the Discord, PS3, Final Fantasy 13 was the last turn-based... Oh, is that the one with lightning in it? Didn't they come out with a couple sequels as well? I bet that would look good, Devin. So that's on PC now? How are you modding that? It had to be on PC then. I mean, they cut the price of the 4080, $200. It still is an arm and a leg, though, right? You really got to commit. Right. Now, what do we got here? I want the one that just auto-charges my move and does it all the time. Oh, that's the move. Yeah, we've never used that one. Don't need it. Don't want it. What I will do then? We'll go into our gear and icons. Hey, Six-Pack, have you played this one before? I'm curious. You seem like a regular Final Fantasy kind of guy. What are your thoughts on this one compared to the rest of them? See, I was out. I was out from Final Fantasy 7, dabbled in Final Fantasy 9, dabbled in Final Fantasy 10, just tiny bits, and then said I was a write-off all the way until 15 in this one. I loved 15, even though all the people I talked to about it were like, you don't need to play that one, Rad. But I liked the idea that it was in a stupid car, and then I didn't realize that was a hot action game. It took about 30 hours to really realize that it was a hot action game, but once I did, I thought, wow, I really enjoy this. Gear and icons. I want the one that auto zaps the guy, so I'm going to turn this one off. Favor Inferno Ignition, Griffin's Head Raid. Blade damage. No, I don't need to increase my damage. I just want to... Cleric's Medallion increases healing potency, increases attack by 7. But that is a much better Badge of Might, I think, than I was using. Like, wasn't there an item I had that auto uses or charges my spells? Timely strikes when equipped to combinations. I will automatically use a portion of this healing. No, I don't want that. When equipped, Clive will automatically evade attacks. Why would anyone want that easy mode? Especially in this game of all games. Yeah, I got platinum for it. Like the story and the characters very much. Alright. Humble Bundle has a surprisingly solid sale. I picked up 13 for 7. God dang bones. But the PC port was initially a piece of pee-pee. We got so much pee-pee in here. I'm happy with my 4070 Super. Great bang for its buck. Wasn't too insane. Packs a punch. Yeah, the thing is the 4080 and the 4070 are good for gaming. The 4090 is good if you want to do some really fricked up stuff with your computer. And I do. Although I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so I could accidentally be melting this thing right now as we speak. Alright, was it a pair of pants I had or something? What was the thing that let me cast stuff right away automatically? I can't remember. I accidentally reset the BIOS. To me, the narrative part of the Final Fantasy game is very important. Yeah, I've been talking over the narrative on this one a lot, so I haven't really been able to follow it, but I do like that it's super serious. Everything's serious. They're swearing in this game. People's heads are getting cut off! And Dan, you go to hell, you die gonorrhea! I haven't been taking this one super seriously, but I do really like the combat in this game. I'm playing it like an action game. But I like the stories in Final Fantasy games. When I was a kid, Final Fantasy VII storyline just broke my brain. Like, what? What the hell just happened? And then Xenogears broke my brain even further. Alright. Well, is it one of these then that I have to unlock? Ignition. Attack while charging inflicts multiple... Huh? No, we don't want that. Burning Blade. Hold... Wait, is this the one that does it? Details. Temporarily imbue it. Mastery reduces time required to imbue... Well, fine. We'll just do that then. I don't want to, but I will. Well, we might as well beef up Ultra Storm or whatever it is. Fine, we'll do this one instead. Beef up that one. Sure. I don't use it very much, but we'll still do it. So, Chewbacca, was this one a good narrative then? My viewers have told me it's very similar to Game of Thrones, which I had never watched a single episode of. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. It seems very dire, though. Ugh. The new administration follows through in the Chinese tariff policy. The price of consumer electronics is not coming back down. Well, it depends if they start making them. They start making them domestically, and then those companies offshoot some of the. Like, unless they're greedy. If they're greedy, then it'll stay up. But if they're not greedy, then they could potentially bring the prices way down. Two dead Beckys. Oh, Mom Chiba. Oh, Mom Chiba. We're all screwed! If they all come from China? You mean like the raw materials are dug out of the ground in China? I thought they were all done in Taiwan.
Shiva's dominant.
Welcome back, a-hole.
Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
This guy is gonna get a goddamn rapier right up the beehole.
Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend.
My God.
Their souls were sullied with a stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
Do you know I'm a dominant? What is this guy? He's poking the hornet's nest here.
I am a monster, and my soul is stained black.
Who are we even gonna fight here? They don't have any dominance here.
But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it.
Frick you, I won't do what you tell me!
Is my penance.
Is she gonna die here and I take her ice powers?
Your monster.
Oh my God.
Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Watch the movie, Red.
Bare its teeth at its master. Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Kill them.
Regular a-hole enemies, kill these dominants. That's not gonna happen. Especially ticked off dominant. Oops. Now, kick him in the belly. All part of the plan. Us Americans are going to start paying European prices for high-end consumer goods going forward. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That's we'll see how it all goes. Now, who, pray tell, is doing this move? Alright, that's a new guy. A third fire dominant? No, 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 I'm the lava dominant. My controller is rumbling its balls off right now. And somehow that adds to my immersion. And to think we came from Knights of the Round all the way to this. Uh-oh. She doesn't seem very confident here. Are you gonna help out, Clive? What the hell is your problem? Yeah, he's like the worst dominant there is. Come on. No? Ah, frick. Ah, he's doing it. Okay, good for you, Clive. Not a dominant. Just says something conjured by a crystal to defend itself. Oh, okay. Well, how in the world is that going to be stronger than 2 dominants?
Why can't I do it?
Go get him, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, go get that freaking lava guy, boy. No? God damn it, boy. Good luck, Clivey boy! I need to recharge.
Please, just once.
Synth music in my Final Fantasy. I love it, actually. Here we go. No mercy!
We better make this quick.
Oh, he knocked my lights out. Whiffed it. Frick me. Zap his ass, Clive. Boom, 9,000 damage up your beehole. And I'm parrying out of my mind. I actually parried him with a dash strike or whatever they are. Alright. What the hell is going on here? Those graphics look terrible. What the hell happened there for a split second? Oh, sorry, we forgot to load the shaders. Hey, come on, no ice in paradise.
All right. I won't take long.
Frick him up, Clivey boy. I won't take long. Oh, he knocked my block off there. Oh. I couldn't parry him through cheese dink maneuvers. Oh, that was a little delay on that one. All right, potion time. Ay. Oh. Oh, he's scorching my fanny. There we go. Balto! Out of there, Ratty Boy. This is a terrible place to be. Did we get him? No, we didn't get him. Not a great idea. Oh, he got me with that one. He shouldn't have, but he did. Dang it. Jesus Christ. And before Rad, I always forget to use the Garuda grab at half stagger. God damn it, I never see him when he's half stagger. Damn you!
I'll kill you. Damn.
Go to hell. Die gonorrhea. Alright, beat his ass. Okay, you guys were getting out of your minds in the chat. I might as well catch up, or else I'll forget. Get on that seat with me, Baklava! Alright, that's part of it. Veiled in the sanctioned city. Moving away from overseas has lowered prices. Just a point, even with increased energy cost shortage. TSMC has all the best production producers in Taiwan, which is China. Well, that's the case now. The penitent man, he poo-poos in the pee-pee tent. Damn him. Watch the movie, Red. Us Americans are going to start paying European prices for high-end consumers' goods going forward. Not as Canadians, though, right? China has us in their back pocket. Alright, even with the increased energy cost shortage, not the dominant, just something to protect itself. We've been doing that for a decade now. Moving production overseas hasn't lowered prices for anyone, but corporations have been making ungodly sums of money. Energy is only costly for consumers. Rather, my Levi's are sewn in Yanis in Michigan than some sweatshops overseas. From what I gathered, factories in Germany, for instance, have been closing up and moving to the States due to higher energy. Oh, we got a rascal. There we go. He lives. The boy lives, and he hates me. There you go. Well, serves him right for coming in. All right, move your ass, Clive. Do some work.
Free cat.
That was quick, Vale.
Cat.
You guys were quick, but he was in and out so goddamn fast. That's all we could get, unless I wanted to put my controller down, but I didn't want to do that. All right, now it's become untenable for the actual people in the countries. Germany has run almost solely on Russian gas since Fukushima. Well, it's recently, you guys are so worldly. And they're still buying Russian energy, just paying through the nose to sanction them. Our leaders in the Infinite Wisdom blocked Canada from shipping LP liquid PG to Europe and Asia too. Like, hey, no. We got to meet that energy or the climate by 2030. China don't give a crap about the climate. China has warnings. Today, don't go outside. You'll die. Okay. Don't want to die today. That was a multi-billion boondoggle. Yeah, did you hear Vale? I had a lot of people who worked at Terracin, or now what's it called? Fortis. It's like a liquid natural gas company here in Canada. And I remember in the unions there, the union leaders got back to them and said, hey, listen, everybody. They're offering us, if we get rid of our right to do something, I can't remember what it was, they'll give us $2,000 each. And that, when you break it down, it just sounded like to me, like China's buying us out. And they can't buy us out officially unless you guys give us all the rights you have in the union. But we'll give you $2,000. All right. Now, China, look at me. Now, I'm the Canada now. Damn you, China. I got real put. That's a whole other issue. We sell for loss in the States and turn around and sell it back to Canada for huge profits. Yeah, I don't remember the all of it. But I think, like, Alberta is, like, kneecapped. Like, don't you produce anymore. You cannot produce anymore. But we could. We could produce more and sell more and then make more money. Don't you do it. And somehow that Quebec is affecting that. That's all I see. I don't have the kernel of what's been going on, but I know that Quebec is somehow, like, the reason why Alberta is not able to save as much or earn as much. Canadian fuel still makes its way to port by way of Texas. Cost of living is so high right now, it's not sustainable. Yeah, dudes, you know what I had? I took a picture of 2 chicken breasts today. Let me show you guys this. 2 chicken breasts for Mrs. Rad's birthday dinner. Let me show you the cost of 2 chicken breasts here in Canada. We'll do a break, everyone. We'll stick around and we'll chat. We'll stretch our legs. We'll have a great time. We're going to go to the captain's room because it's a great place to have a break. It's a great place to have a good time. All right, let's get there now. Welcome in, you bunch of crazies. All right, let me get the tunes turned up a bit. All right, let me show you guys how much 2 chicken breasts in Canada cost right now. This is absolutely freaking out of control. No, this is not a 4chan post. This is real life, goddammit. You guys see it? $15.91 for 2 chicken breasts. Welcome to Canada, everyone. I love when people in the States are like, I don't like the current leader. I'm gonna move to Canada. Go ahead, dickhead. You have no idea what Canada's like. You go to the grocery store and take one look at the prices we pay at the grocery store. What the frick? I remember one time my friends were visiting from the States. Guys I'd met on the Shiz internet forum, and they went grocery shopping for the first time here in Canada. And they're like, "Yeah, we'll get cheese. We'll make a whole big thing of cheese. Awesome!" And they saw the price of cheese, and they're like, "What's going on with the prices here?" Like, that's just the price it costs. That's just the price in Canada. All right, floof. Wave collective bargaining has vodka. Is that? Yeah, I think it was waive the collective bargaining. It was waiving something they absolutely should not have. Their union leaders stunk. The vodka cranberry drink will crunk. Even mix in ginger ale? Gingy ale. Quebec will not allow pipelines to be built to send crude oil or crude out east. I swear. Quebec is like the perfect example of like... Sometimes a 2-party system sounds alright. At least the country's split in half. You guys get to be in charge for half the time. You guys get to be in charge for half the time. Everyone's going to be half annoyed all the time. That's fine. In Canada, we have a bunch of 3rd and 4th parties that are like, we can really frick it up. Quebec's like, we will only vote to stop other things, but we will never actually get in power ourselves. This stinks. And then we have liberals, and you have New Democrats. Well, it's the same goddamn thing. Well, we're going to team up sometimes just to frick up the rest of you guys. Like, Wait, I forgot to even turn on the ad. All right, 3 minutes of ads starting now. Welcome. If you guys aren't subs, 3 minutes. Come on back. We'll be right here. Orange man bad. Yeah, well, the thing is, if you look at the numbers in the States, it's always half of the country hates whoever's in charge. That sounds great to me. You know what they should actually do is say, all right, 4 years for you and 4 years for you. We don't even have elections anymore. It's your 4 years, your 4 years, because it's split down the middle. It's nuts. And it really does bum me out when people are like, everyone that thinks on that other side is the devil or awful or they're going to cause this or it's World War III. It's like, it's half and half. Half. You can't even, that's 150 million people statistically. I know that not all 100 or 300 million people vote, but half and half sounds great. That's, you know, whenever you can get half and half on anything, it's like, wow, we really nailed it here. This is amazing. Although the last election was very startling in terms of like all the swing states went one way. That doesn't happen very often. That's somewhat different than usual. Germany cooked moronic people leading the country, shutting down every power plant. Got to meet those climate accords, right? Maybe not as hard as you are. You remember they used to always say, 2012, we're going to be underwater, we're all going to be dead. I know, hedge your bets, obviously, but maybe don't shut all the plants down. Maybe don't take all your soldiers out of a country in conflict first before you take the civilians out. Maybe don't do that. That's, you know, maybe don't just throw all the eggs